Hey everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to do the e-reader book tag. So I just recently saw this on, I think, Wondering with Stacy, I think is the name of her channel. I will link her video down below as well as the original. But I have lately been trying to read more on my e-reader just because of convenience sake. And yeah, I really it's so convenient, especially I lay with my kids often during nap time because my oldest takes quiet time in her room while the little two nap. And so I will lay with them and I will listen to audiobooks, but I have been really wanting to read lately. And so this is a really easy way to do that. So I've really been trying to get back into my e-reader. So I have been, been using this a little bit more. I also am obsessed with the case. This is the front. This is the back. And so, yeah, I wanted to do this tag because I saw it and I thought it was cool and I wanted to chat about it because I don't know a lot about e-readers. I definitely am not your expert. So I want to put this out there. If you want to school me on e-readers, please do. So let's just get into the question. So what was the first e-reader you ever owned? What were your reasons for getting one? And were you a reluctant convert or an eager one? So my first e-reader was just whatever the basic Kindle was. Now, I am a late adapter for all technology. I loathe technology. I mean, I love what it does for us. I love what doors it opens. I love it once I know how to use it. I hate learning new things. So what year would that have been? Let's see. What year was the first Kindle? I need to be closer to an Alexa. I'm not, so I'm going to Google it on my phone here. What year did the first Kindle come out? Okay, let's see what it says. 2007. Wow, for $399. Okay, so I definitely didn't get it then. I think I was married for sure by the time I had one. That can't be right. But anyway, so I'm a late adapter to things. I might have been 10 years old before I got one. I don't think so. My mom, she's probably watching this and she probably knows better than I do. But so I'm always a late adopter. However, I love the idea of digital reading. I love the idea of it. And when it was new, especially, I am sure I was very excited about it because I love reading. I love the convenience. I love the idea of digital reading. And in 2007, I probably had a cell phone, but it was not like the iPhones are now that you can do everything on them. So, I wasn't getting as much other screen time. And so maybe I even liked it more. I don't know. But so my reasons for getting one would be to read more. I know I had one when my daughter was young, and that made it easier to read while I was putting her down and when we were traveling and things. We traveled a lot when we only had one kid because my husband traveled probably 75% of the time for work, and so I did not work with my first daughter, and so we would follow him a lot. And so it just makes it, when you've got a baby and all the baby stuff, it's so much easier just to take this instead of a pile of books. So yeah, convenience is definitely why I started, and yeah, it sounds really exciting, and they are, but anyway. What kind of e-reader do I have now? So I have the Kindle Paperwhite. I love it. It's just perfect. It doesn't have any of the apps or anything, so that is great. It's no distractions. It's just my books. I love it. Like I said, it's backlit. It's a little bit small. I love reading physically. I love the size of a physical book. I love the feel of a physical book. This doesn't replicate it, but it's small enough that the screen's small, so I turn pages quick, which makes me feel good. So do you read digitally on multiple devices or always on the same device? If you use multiple, how do you decide which one to use? So if I'm going to be reading digitally, I want to be reading on my Kindle. However, I don't carry this with me everywhere I go. I do carry my phone with me everywhere we go. So I will read on my phone. However, it is very hard for me to do that, honestly, because of the apps, the things I have to do. My to-do list will start running in my mind. So I'll either switch over to the Google Keep and try to keep notes of what I need to do, or I'll look something up, or, whatever. I don't like to read on my phone. I would much rather read on this, but I always have my phone. I don't always have this. So if I'm reading a digital book, I will often read on both, but for an extended period of time, I will read on this. Do you still use physical books? If so, how do you decide which format to use? Yes, I love physical books. I will always love physical books. If I have the opportunity, for example, right now I'm about to start something that I do have an e-copy of. but I also have it physically. So I will read it at home physically all the time. If I'm going to be out, like the kids have an activity or something, I will take this or my phone and read off those, just because of the convenience of packing this tiny thing versus a big book, and just the ability to read. I also don't feel quite as much of the need to like finish a chapter in the Kindle as I do in a physical book. I don't know why. I don't I don't mind dog earing pages, but I don't like doing it in the middle of the chapter, whereas this, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, and if I don't finish a chapter, it syncs to all my devices, so it's easy to see where I am. Whereas if I don't finish a chapter in my physical book and then I leave and go somewhere and have to switch digitally, I'm like, gosh, I was somewhere in the middle of chapter whatever. I've got to find my spot. And so, yeah, that's how I decide, but I would always prefer the physical. What's something you dislike about your e-reader? So this is an older one. So the battery doesn't last as long as I would love it to. I mean, it's fine. It also will go from like full to dead really quick. So like it just doesn't give you proper warning, I guess. So, but otherwise, I mean, it's a little small, like I said, but it's fine. So I like it for what it is. I much prefer physical reading. Okay, sorry if things change a little. Interruptions are prevalent around here. So anyway, no huge complaints about this. Nothing I really dislike. Then let's see. Would you ever ditch physical books completely and become a sole e-reader user? Why or why not? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would not. Physical is my favorite way to read. Audio's next, and then ebook. So no, I would probably just read less if I could only do physical, and I would just get over the inconvenience of having to carry a book everywhere. Next is, where do you get your ebooks from? So lots of places. Libby, Hoopla if I have to, although this does not have the capability to have Hoopla, so I guess that would be a complaint. These are only like Kindle books, so books that can be downloaded through the Kindle app. So really it only does Libby, Kindle Unlimited, although my Kindle Unlimited subscription is about to expire. NetGalley, which NetGalley does Kindle books, so that's easy. Libby, Hoopla, Kindle Unlimited, and NetGalley are probably where I get all my ebooks. So if there's any of those you don't know about and would like to, Kindle Unlimited is a monthly subscription. Hoopla and Libby are both through your local library for free, and NetGalley is a website that anybody can go on. You don't have to have a platform. You don't have to be a reviewer in any sense of the word, but you can go and you can request early books and read them through your Kindle. So that's everything for the e-reader tag. Let me know, do you guys have an e-reader you love? Do you use an e-reader? I know like my grandma has switched to 100% e-reader because you can make the font as big as you want. Arthritis for holding books is easier. So like, I definitely see the merits of a Kindle. Just for me, I love physical reading, and my close-up vision is fine. Far away is another story, but anyway, so yeah, I know there's great things about them. I know a lot of people love them. The convenience is great. It's my least favorite, but I'm really trying to fall in love with it. So if you guys have tips and tricks for falling in love with your e-reader, let me know. So that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.